all of this can go to the wayside. You know what I mean? This is the story of a lot of the young men in our urban communities where you think most young men, not all, you think most young men want to sell dope? Do you think most young men want to rob people? Do you think most young men want to go to basically the underground to figure out ways to make money? If you a young dude who can't get a job, you 13, 14, 15, witnessing your mama struggle, you can't really work at that age. So what are you going to do? See, people need to realize, people outside of our community need to realize what we're actually up against. What are you going to do if you have that mom who's working 1 or 2 jobs, so she's not as home as much as you'd want her to? She working these jobs and still coming up short. You may have other siblings too, right? So this is a real fucked up situation to be in. A young man may say, because he gonna walk outside of his door and he gonna see a dude with a nice ass car with hella jewelry on and seemingly making money, and that dude gonna tell him, hey, come on, man, you can come out here anytime you're ready. And when you watching it from that purview, you don't see the violence per se. You don't see all of the negative things that come with being in a dope game. You don't see that right away. All you see is the money, and all you know is your stomach is growling. And it gets even worse because I know women who hold it down, like on some real shit. Keep a job, great disciplinarian, doing everything they can to rear this young man in. To rear this young man in, but at the end of the day, it's a woman. And it's only so much she can do to raise a man. And at the end of the day, it's only one of her. Like, this is why the two-parent home, the two-parent home aspect is so important. So you have women that hold it down, that work as hard as they can, that try their best to create a village around the kid, right? But things get worse when you have a young man who is actually coming from dysfunction, meaning his mom don't work. His mom isn't a disciplinarian. She may be on drugs or something. So this is a situation where he's actually almost bred to lose in life. Like, this is a situation where if you're looking to get a dedicated citizen in society who pays his taxes, works a regular job, goes to college, you can damn near throw all that shit out of the window when you create certain levels of dysfunction in the household. That's just fact. And that'll happen in an Asian household, in a white household, Mexican household. Don't care how you look. If there's no resources and no structure, bad shit is going to happen. That's just the reality of it. You know what I mean? And also, because I have some points here. Now, also what we need to realize as fathers, right? If there is a situation where it's just the mom in the house, the dad ain't there. Now, again, we can talk about the reasons why. He in jail. He just don't give a fuck. He live in a different state. He dealing with difficulties with the woman. Regardless of what the situation is, this kid is dealing with this as well. So how does a kid process that? How does the kid maneuver in life without having resentment, right? When you know you 9, 10 years old, there's no dad around. You know you like basketball. You know you like sports and you into masculine shit, and there's no one there to teach you that. No one there to give you guidance in that regard. Family, this is the dysfunction. All too often in our community, we normalize the single parent home shit. There should be no single parent homes like that. Granted, people are going to get married or people are going to be in committed relationships, and for one reason or another, that shit may not work, right? So in certain instances, this is just how America works. The single parent home shit will get created regardless. But I got to speak to my people in my community for a second here. We do this shit too willingly. Like, it's almost like we willingly put our kids